Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
If you think of the highest currencies in the world, you would think of the US dollar, the British pound, or the euro. But you are in for a surprise. These three currencies are not the strongest, but are the world's most famous, most traded, and widely spread currencies. The US dollar is generally seen as the most powerful currency in the world because it's the most traded currency on the global stage by a wide margin. What many people don't know that there are other currencies that are stronger than the US dollar. We have found the 10 strongest currencies in the world based on their relative value against the US dollar. Let us find out which currencies are listed in the top 10. Here we go.
It sound right, boys.
And we start with number 1, that is the Kuwaiti dinar. The Kuwaiti dinar is the strongest currency in the world, with 1 dinar buying $3.26, or put another way, $1 equals 31 cents Kuwaiti dinar. Kuwait is located in the Persian Gulf between Saudi Arabia and Iraq, and the country earns much of its wealth as a leading global exporter of oil. The Kuwaiti dinar was introduced in the 1960s and was initially pegged to the British pound before being repacked to an undisclosed basket of currencies. And here is an interesting fact. There is a currency that could have been considered more valuable than the Kuwaiti dinar if it was officially recognized. It is the Seborgan Luigino. It is used in the Micronesian Principality of Seborga on the border of Italy and France. The Seborgan Luigino is recognized by the regional banks but has no value outside of Seborga. So, the local rate of 1 Seborgan Luigino is $6. And here we have number 2, the Bahraini dinar. The Bahraini dinar is the second strongest currency in the world, with 1 dinar buying $2.65, or $1 equals 38 cents Bahraini dinar. Bahrain is an island nation in the Persian Gulf of the eastern coast of Saudi Arabia. Like Kuwait, the country earns much of its wealth from oil and gas exports. The Bahraini dinar entered circulation in 1965 and is pegged to the dollar. Yes, and here we have number 3, that is the Omani Rial. The Omani Rial is the third strongest currency in the world, with 1 Rial buying $2.60, or $1 equals 38 cents Omani Rial. Oman sits between the United Arab Emirates and Yemen at the eastern tip of the Arabian Peninsula. As with its wealthy neighbors, Oman is a major exporter of oil and gas. The Omani Rial was introduced in the 1970s and is pegged to the dollar. And we are flowing, guys. We are at number 4, that is the Jordanian dinar. The Jordanian dinar is the 4th strongest currency in the world, with 1 dinar buying $1.41, or $1 equals 71 cents Jordanian dinar. Jordan is a largely landlocked country in the Middle East that is less dependent on oil and gas exports than other nations in the region. It has struggled with sluggish economic growth and rising debt. The Jordanian dinar entered circulation in 1950 and is pegged to the dollar. And we are at number 5. Don't be surprised. That is the British pound. The British pound is the 5th strongest currency in the world, with 1 pound buying $1.22, or $1 equals 82 cents British pound. Britain's economy is the world's 6th largest by gross domestic product, GDP, according to the World Bank. The pound was first introduced in the 1400s before being decimalized in 1971. It is free-floating, not pegged to other currencies. And before we go to number 6, I am taking the opportunity to ask you to give us a thumbs up for this video if you like it so far. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And here we have number 6. Number 6 is Cayman Islands dollar. The Cayman Islands dollar is 6th among the strongest currencies in the world, with 1 Cayman dollar buying $1.20 or $1 equals 83 cents Cayman Island dollar. The Caymans are British territory in the Caribbean and are an offshore financial center. The Cayman Islands dollar was first introduced in the 1970s and is pegged to the dollar. And here we have number 7, that is the Gibraltar pound. The Gibraltar pound shares the number 7 spot among the world's strongest currencies, with 1 pound buying $1.22 or $1 equals 82 cents Gibraltar pound. Gibraltar occupies just 2.6 square miles at the southern tip of Spain and is officially a British territory. The Gibraltar pound was first introduced in the 1920s and is pegged to the British pound. And here we have number 8, that is the Swiss franc. The Swiss franc is our number 8 among the strongest currencies in the world, with 1 franc buying $1.08 or $1 equals 92 cents Swiss franc. The Swiss franc is the official legal tender of Switzerland and its tiny neighbor Liechtenstein, and the currency is seen as a safe haven due to Switzerland's political stability. The Swiss franc was introduced in 1850 and was later briefly pegged to the euro before being to a free float.
It sound right, boys.
And we have number 9, that is the euro. The euro shares the number 9 spot among the world's strongest currencies, with 1 euro buying $1.08 or $1 equals 93 cents euro. The euro is the official currency of 20 out of the 27 countries that form the European Union. Euro coins and banknotes entered circulation in the year 2002, and the currency is free floating. And surprise, surprise, at number 10 we have the US dollar. The US dollar is the 10th strongest currency in the world, with $1 buying $1, obviously. All other units of the currency across the globe are worth less than a buck. Created in the 1700s, the dollar is legal tender in the US, its territories including Puerto Rico, and other sovereign nations such as Ecuador and Zimbabwe. The United States is the world's largest economy by GDP, and the dollar is easily the most traded currency globally, and is also widely circulated, with people in the US sending tens of billions of dollars abroad to relatives and friends each year. The dollar also is the largest reserve currency in the world, that is, the currency most held by central banks, and is the currency used to price many commodities, including oil, gold, and copper. One thing is for sure to remember, that political news events and other developments bring rapid changes in the economy of countries. That is why the specific order in ranking the highest currencies might undergo changes as well. And these are the top 10 currencies in the world. Using this knowledge to start a business or cater to these countries with a service-based business could be very advantageous. Try looking for opportunities in the countries with the strongest currencies and see what business opportunities there might be. After all, your money will go a lot further in the countries with the strongest currencies. We hope you enjoyed our list and got value out of this video. As always, if you want to be up to date with our newest content, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Share the video and spread the knowledge. I'm Anthony Diego, and see you in the next video.
It sound right, boy.